when a black man says, smile, or, hey, beautiful, smile? Why would you feel offended? Now, I need you guys to comment. Would you feel offended if you were walking down the street and a black man says to you, hey, beautiful, smile, when you already know that you may have on the game face, that you may have on the straight face, that you may have something on your mind, you may be going through something, blah, blah, blah. I get it. We've all been there. However, if somebody says that to you, specifically a black man, or even a man for that matter, why would you feel offended?
Welcome to the Blacklight podcast with Thon Lexy here with another update. Today we have a good one for you, another elder who I feel has modern women pegged, and she does it in a very gracious manner. And I like the way she approaches trying to address modern women and address the issues that modern women face. So before I do that, let's do the YouTube stuff. Hit the subscribe button if you like reaction videos like this. We come with these daily, multiple uploads daily, along with a live stream. So if you love content like this, please hit the notification bell, like, subscribe. We would love to have you become a part of this party. Let's hop right into it. This elder, this is another person along with Iyanla Vanzant, Shahrazad Ali. Like, the elders have been really silently trying to put a message out there to black women, if black women are willing to accept it. And a lot of these women look like they're in healthy situations. They look like they are healthy, sound-minded women. They don't look like women who shouldn't be given advice. So let's see what the elder has to say, and let's play the clip. And yeah, let's start straight from the beginning where she gets right into talking about Kevin. Here we go.
What we have to offer, what we choose to offer, and, you know, certain things like that when it comes to relationships with our own black men. He has a lot to say. I'm not going to sit here and say that I agree with with everything that Mr. Kevin Samuels has to say. However, he does bring up a lot of valid points about our black women. So let me pull out the notes because you might not really appreciate his approach, the way he is, getting his message out there, but he comes across to you the way you come across to him. I have watched several of his, YouTube uploads, and I watched one of the most recent ones. Now, when he goes live on YouTube, sometimes can be shorter than other times. I watched one that was like 2 hours and some change. It's like, oh my God, I had to watch it in increments. I couldn't sit for a whole 2 hours, to watch that. A lot of interesting things he has to say and what his beliefs are. He does have a lot of data to back up what he is saying, data and facts and, percentages and all of that. So whenever he is on, whenever he is, talking about numbers and data and percentages of this race and that race and all that stuff, look it up. Look it up, because he definitely does his research. He has done interviews, talking to men, black men, in regards to, what.
Facts. It's refreshing to see a black woman finding value in the statistics and the numbers, and just taking heed to the fact that Kevin Samuels isn't pulling these numbers out of his what. Kevin Samuels is doing strong, rigorous research and data to make sure that he can give people the best possible information, which should be taken into consideration as people criticize and slander the work that he does. Let's go ahead and spin the clip.
What's going on, how they feel about what's going on with black women and, you know, relationships, why some black women will not give them the time of day. But hold on, let me back up. I'm just getting ahead of myself. Hopefully this video doesn't go like a long time. However, you will be the star of the show if you watch till the end. I would appreciate it if you watch to the end. Don't forget, hit the like button as well. So his last upload, he was talking about, are black women out of order? Now, if you follow Iyanla Vanzant, everybody should know who she is. You know, she had her show, Iyanla Saved My Life. Yeah, so you've had a number of celebrities on that show. This is going to be her last season as well. At the end of spring, that show will be done on the OWN network. A few years ago, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago, even on her show, she said black women are out of order, and she still feels the same way. Black women are out of order. Now, do you think women are out of order? Everything that I am saying in this show is geared towards black women, not all races, black women. I am a black woman. I have seen things, I have heard things within my race as far as our women.
Me too.
Yes, he believes that black women are out of order, and a lot of our black men feel the same way.
Facts, we certainly do. If it wasn't for Kevin Samuels, that voice wouldn't have been broadened. And, you know, a lot of women, they have a problem with Kevin Samuels, but they also have a problem with the fact that men are now having more of a voice, and men are speaking up for their desires more than they ever have. We've always played the game the way women's expectations were set up for us to play the game versus playing the game based off of our nature. And black men have been silently dealing with a lot of mischief and a lot of problems and a lot of headaches from women who don't deserve masculinity in their life. And it's because the elders haven't passed on the right game. And I feel like this is responsible of this elder to put a video out there and not just do what every other middle-aged black woman out here has done, which is try to bash Kevin Samuels because they are worried about him hurting the feelings of younger black women instead of paying attention to what actually the information entails. Okay, let's spin the clip.
There are certain reasons why. And he also asked the question, okay, who is mentoring? What older women are mentoring these younger women and these young ladies and these, you know, young adult women? Who's mentoring these women? Not too many people. Not too many people, because that comes with, you know, doing our part. What are we doing? What am I doing? You know what I mean? That comes with, you know, responsibility as far as being older, being wiser, hopefully. What are you doing with your wisdom? Are you trying to mentor and teach the up and coming young women, you know, of our community? Now you should ask yourself that. So Iyanla says that, you know, we should keep our legs closed. Now you can take that however way you want to take it. You know, to me, it's self-explanatory. But getting back to Kevin Samuels, he thinks and he feels that black women are out of order. And I'm going to tell you.
You see how on the close your legs part, and I'm here for the elder. This isn't a knock to the elder, but I just want to point something out that women do. You see the close your legs, that's the touchiest part of what Iyanla say. And she wanted to get candid, but she didn't necessarily want to go down that road because women don't want to even correct each other too harshly out of fear of hurting each other's feelings. And it's slowed up the evolution of our women and stopped them from being able to learn things and lessons that they've always needed to learn. Okay, let's go ahead and spin the clip. I'm getting ready to skip ahead in a little bit to the part that I want you guys to listen to where she talked about smiling. Here we go.
Just a few. I'm going to touch on a few things as to the reasons why he thinks black women are out of order. Yes, Keep your legs closed.
Okay.
Why are you opening up shop
Okay,
for
never
every
mind. She's
Tom,
going
Dick, and
into it.
Harry that comes along? Yeah, no, that's not the way to be.
That kills that hot girl summer. That kills that hot girl summer. The elder says, ladies, cut it out. Cut it out. And the truth is women always go, well, those are the women you guys chase after. No, those are the women that we gulk after. But the women who we marry, they're not running around talking about hot girl summer and twerking on cars. Okay, let's spin a clip.
My opinion, I agree with Iyanla and I agree with Kevin Samuels on that. And they didn't need to come along for me to believe in that. I've always believed in that. Keep your legs closed.
Facts.
That comes in with putting a lot of mileage on your body. Body.
Exactly, like body count. Women think that they can collect the body count like a guy can collect the body count and be judged the same way. When we're biologically aren't the same thing, not even close. So women think that like they can do what a man does, and you just can't. Let's spin the clip.
As they say, the body count, and what else is it? Then you're going to be having kids out of wedlock and having all these different baby daddies and, all this stuff. No, that's always been, something with me. But anyways, and to work with our men. Now, when you're receptive, you really should. Because when people can't talk to you, that's a problem. It is. That's a problem. Especially when you think you know everything. No. Okay, here's a good one. As I'm saying these things to you, this is what Kevin Samuels has put across. I'm just putting it in different words. I can't quote the man verbatim. However, the lack of willingness to be receptive and to work with our men. Now, being receptive, that means being open to listen, being open to learn.
Have our women sound like they've been open to listen? They've been completely slandering Kevin Samuels' narrative, completely lying, just lying about his talking points to try to slander him to make other women not follow him. Is that receptive? Kevin Samuels has been trying to have a conversation, and black women have called him gay, attacked his personal life. Completely unreceptive, completely uncooperative. Let's continue to spin the clip.
Take in what is being, said to you, the ideas that are being brought to you, the working with your man, the listening, the meeting halfway, the compromising. You know what I mean? You can't think that you know everything all the time, and you can't go around here and can't nobody talk to you, especially your husband or your boyfriend or your significant other. You can't do it, because that's one, foundation of a good relationship, communication. You know what I mean? But you can't, act like you wear the pants in the family, which you don't. Come on, that's supposed to be the man. The man is the king, you are the queen. Right? Right.
Seems like no pushback on that philosophy from traditional women who have beautiful gray mixed in to their hair seem to have that philosophy down pat. But it seems like modern women, when you talk about cooperation, submissiveness, they use terminologies, extreme terminologies such as slavery or subservitude and all these different type of things that has nothing to do with being cooperative and understanding that you're going with a man and he's not going with you. That means he's in control. That means if you don't want to submit to his control, you should go be with a guy who you can submit to his control. Okay, let's spin a clip.
So that's another reason why black men, they feel that they can't do nothing with us. Next thing is, like I just said, unable to communicate. You know what I mean? You got to start somewhere. We have to communicate. We have to learn how to talk to each other. If you're feeling a certain type of way, tell me. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling a certain type of way, I have to tell you. However, it can't turn into, an argument. It can, it can turn into, oh, well, you know what? I just cannot talk to her because it's her way or the highway. The conversations cannot be one-sided. I do, agree with Kevin Samuels when it comes to that. So yeah, women, okay. Like I said, I watched one of Kevin's last uploads. And he was, like I said, he was live. And people get to call in and be on, visibly be on his show. This one lady, black woman, called in. She was in the car with her husband. They were going on a road trip, so he was driving. So bottom line was, she says that she feels offended when she could be walking down the street, wherever, and a random black man will say, "Hey, smile, beautiful." But she's offended by that. She says something like, oh, you know what? She feels that it's a demand.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. For time's sake, this is where I have to stop the video. But this is, see how the traditional women, when they talk about smiling in the same context in which Kevin Samuels discusses smiling, they talk about how ridiculous modern women are. Because traditional women know that that's bare minimum, that there's so much work to maintaining and being with a man that a smile isn't even anything. But black women have campaigned for a week on Kevin Samuels' show about smiling. You cannot make this up. But that's all I got. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Shouts out to the Elder. I hope that your YouTube channel thrives, Elder. Thank you for putting out good information for black women. And yeah, much love, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please subscribe. If you like content like this, hit the subscribe button. We would love to have you. It's Thon Lexy. I'm out of here.